Grand Rising. Welcome to the Up Breathwork session today, here in the middle of July, with our lovely heat and humidity. So let's maybe just take a break today from everything, and welcome to the People's Congregation of Shakers and Movers, and the organization and everything that we're bringing to you. Just a reminder that we are taking a break on Friday evenings, and we'll get back to that at the end of the summer. And Anna should be on tomorrow afternoon for her beautiful yoga sessions. So anyways, so let's just drop into our breath and let's just kind of release the day. Let's just either keep your eyes open, keep your eyes closed, and just breathe. Breathe in any way that you need to. Just simply bring awareness to your breath. And just tap into that breath. Just tap in. Just tap in. Allow for it to just bring you inside, to bring you back home. So just follow that flow of the breath. And listen to your body. Maybe it's telling you to just do a big breath. Maybe it's asking you to yawn. Maybe it's asking a nice relaxed breath, or a combination of everything. Maybe it's asking for a breath hold. Maybe your body's asking for movement for a second as you just kind of settle in and settle into the space of becoming comfortable. And just tap into your breath. Just tap in. Allow for the breath to relax you, to release the day, release the week, release just everything. And just drop into this space. And let's take a little journey today. Let's take a little walk. So within your mind, as you're tapping into your breath, keeping that awareness to how you're breathing, just take a little walk into the jungle. Nice, hot, humid day. The jungle is alive with sound. As you kind of just follow this narrow pathway. And for a moment, I just want you to imagine all sorts of things within your mind. The different sounds you may hear, the colors that you see, the animals that you may see. And you're just walking slowly through this jungle, just really taking in everything around you, including the smells, maybe how the air feels on your skin. Really dropping into this jungle walk that we are taking right now. Tap into the sounds, the sights, the feel of everything on your skin, your face, the smells. Walking very slowly. Plus, we don't want to disrupt any bigger animals by walking fast, so we'll keep it slow. And off in the distance, you now hear that beautiful flow or rush of water. And within your mind, you're like, oh yeah. Hoping that this may be a spot to maybe cool off from this heat and humidity. As you continue to walk towards the sound of the water crashing on the rocks. And as you approach closer and closer to this water source, you begin to notice another odd sound. Questioning what may that be? What's that change in the water? And as you approach this water, and you begin to see it through the trees of this jungle, through the vines, you quickly realize that that other flow is a beautiful waterfall. And as you go walking down this river, walking towards this waterfall that is so inviting, and as you begin to approach and you feel the water, slow it down even more. You're walking no different than a sloth, very slow. You find a place to take your shoes off. And then you step into this water and just imagine for a moment how this feels on your feet. Just focusing on all the sensations that may come alive from stepping into this beautiful water source. Imagine the water touching the skin. Is it cold? As you walk in a little bit deeper, maybe up to your knees, you're just feeling all the sensations, how the muscles are reacting. And as you approach a little bit closer to this waterfall, you start to feel the mist of the water on your skin. Begin to feel some of the droplets hitting you. And you notice that there is a ledge to go stand on underneath the waterfall, like the perfect shower. And as you're approaching this ledge, I'm going to invite you to even Slow everything down even slower than a sloth. Really slow. It's like taking that movie and going in super slow motion, frame by frame. Really slow the whole process down. So slow that you can see the water just very slowly coming. The waterfall is moving slow. The water around you is moving super slow. Even sound is slowing down. And as you begin to go underneath this waterfall, very gently feeling the water just slowly coming onto your head, you can maybe even just lightly place your fingers, if you want, on top of your head. Just very lightly, super gentle. And just imagine that touch of the water. And as this water begins to fall upon the crown, the top of your head, I invite you to imagine that this water is going to just release all tension, anything that's overexciting, and it's just going to bring our body into balance as we just allow for it and feel it, really feel it. And as the water rushes or flows down to the forehead, everything just melts. Everything just gets washed into the water. Any tension. And just take yourself through this with the eyes and the cheeks. Hit everything. Cheeks, tongue, jawbone, eyes, ears, skin, muscle, shoulders. Like just work your way down. And just dropping everything into the water. Drop all. Everything. Even if you're relaxed here, even relax more into it. Allowing for this water flow just to bring us into this moment right now a little bit deeper. I'm just going to give you a little bit of time just to work on this on your own. And just go through that imagery of everything being washed away. Maintaining that awareness of your breath while you do this. Sometimes we forget to breathe and it's almost like we're holding our breath, so just check it. Allowing for the breath to help wash everything into the water. Maybe as you're nearing the end here, just start to bring your awareness to the energy that you feel in your body. Maybe even the energy outside of you. As everything is coming into harmony, into balance. And just begin to notice the energy within you, the energy that you give off. Can you notice the vibration as you wash into this moment? For nothing else exists right now. It's just us together sharing this energy. And breathe into that as you continue to feel the waterfall. Just washing everything away, washing, cleansing. The water going deeper into the body and really allowing for all the energy within you to just flow through the whole body. Just releasing whatever was there, letting it go. And just tapping into relaxing the body into this energy source. As you begin to feel the energy throughout the whole body, we may sometimes begin to feel tingling sensations, may feel a warming in the body. Maybe the breath feels a little bit different here. Maybe there's more expansiveness around the heart, more opening. Just dropping into complete, full body system of being in alignment. Everything functioning together as a unit. Everything is supporting everything else. Everyone's got everyone's back as you drop into the super beautiful place, which is right now. I'm just going to invite you to lightly begin to breathe through your inhale through your nose and out through the mouth. Maybe lightly filling your stomach, expanding up into the chest and opening the chest up. And maybe even drawing the shoulders back and the chest out lightly, or whatever the body says. And just a nice, long, extended exhale as you just drop deeper into this moment, feeling the energy around you. You can even move your hands around you a little bit if you want to try and maybe see if you can even really feel it with your hands. Maybe even move the energy in a sway Maybe see if you can feel like a little dance with the energy. Feel the energy move with you, in you, around you, and just have a little dance with it for a moment. Just really imagine being under this waterfall and just dancing with this beautifully aligned human being that's giving off this beautiful light, this beautiful energy. You just dance and shift and move with this energy within you. It's almost as if the body is slowly disappearing as we just move into energy, pure vibration. And as you settle that back down, I'm going to invite you to do a breath hold. We're going to do a nice deep inhale, really drawing everything up into the crown and hold. And now when you release, what we're going to do here is we're going to draw that energy from the crown and just shoot it right down the spine, right through all your energy centers, and just push everything out. Just imagine just the energy quickly going down the spine, and then just imagine like an explosion of balance and light. Just blow it all out around you on that exhale. And afterwards, just drop, drop, drop into how you feel now when you're done. And just drop into the sensation, where that brings you. We are so in our bodies right now, feeling everything, feeling safe to be in our bodies, and feeling. It is safe to feel all this, all of it. Just feel all of it. You are safe to feel all of it. You are safe to be in the body. You're safe to feel the energy around you. You know, this energy that you're feeling right now, this vibration that you're giving off, you can spread this energy out so around the whole planet if you want to. It's just all about our intention. And what I wanted to talk a little bit about today as you're sitting in this sensation is, what is the quality of your energy? What is the quality of your energy when you're engaging with family, friends, work, loved ones, kids, whoever, strangers, whatever, homeless people, people in need, people who maybe look different, whatever. What is the quality of our energy? What is the quality that we're giving off? When you're giving off this type of energy that we're dropping into, where we're super balanced and super aligned, super stable, receiving, intuitive, we're subtle with our energies. We may come from a place more of the heart. We may speak more lovingly, more compassionately, that divine mother, that support, that care. We may be stable like the divine father, and I am right here for you. I am stable, I can hold this space. Maybe we have an aliveness within us. Maybe we feel spaciousness and not so closed in. And more open to receive, to see with compassion and love, and to be guided by the heart. And so when we're in engagement, and if we're in a difficult engagement, or it's just not an easy one, it can be an easy trigger. Where are you coming from? What's the quality of your energy? So I'm going to give you 4 things to consider here as you maintain your breathing, keeping that awareness. Spaciousness. Are we spacious? And are we creating space between us and the other human? What we so commonly do here, the real common thread, is that we merge the energies. We may, like, my energy might merge into yours, and then start becoming your energy. So if you're coming out, if I'm coming in balance, and then I merge my energy with yours, and maybe you're in a state of chaos or anxiety or anger or frustration, whatever, right? Whatever that thing is. If I merge into that energy of yours, I am going to become what you are. I'm going to become anxious or upset, maybe start feeling more upset or start whatever. There's so many patterns and things we may start doing here. And that's where we want to be cautious. So we can check and be like, okay, how's my spaciousness? I can recognize your energy. Yeah, I can feel that you are upset. You don't even need to say anything to me. I can just feel it, sense it within you. And I can bring in my energy and just allow for that spaciousness. I can hold my energy, hold my place, while at the same time I'm not merging in with yours. And if I'm trying to help you or just support you, by allowing this spaciousness, it's also going to allow for your friend or for yourself to, to open up more, to let go a little bit more, to release. If we're merging the energy, that ability to let go and start releasing isn't there. So, if we're showing support for someone, we don't want to merge. So we can check. Do I have spaciousness? Can I sense and have that awareness of where they're at? Well, I'm not bringing my energy in and I can be there. So spaciousness is one. The second one is like our flow. So what we can think with flow here when we're with family and friends or whoever, right? And maybe someone's just having a difficult day and we're in engagement, right? So if we create that spaciousness and have some spaciousness, we can create some flow. And, just a common one is we can just create flow with the heart. I can breathe into my heart as I'm listening to this person and giving them the space to be held, not suffocating them. And then I can just maybe breathe in as I'm listening, breathe into my heart, and then on the exhale, breathe that energy to them. Maybe feel it go into their heart, maybe feel their breath. And you can just lightly start to share your heart energy with them. Maybe they just need that loving support, that divine mother of being held, being compassionate, and just sharing that heart energy for a moment as we've created this spaciousness and room to move around for yourself and for the other one. And here, yeah. And with this flow of energy, again, you want to be really cautious of the merging because we are sharing that heart energy. So we want to keep it of that divine mother. Spaciousness for a person, too. Another thing, just going back for a moment to consider, is that the person may not even be able to feel. So just to have that awareness that, we're all learning how to get in touch with our body and to feel and to know when something's triggered and how that may feel in the heart or the gut or whatever. Sometimes for when we're hurting, including ourselves, spaciousness can also be completely leaving the body, and not in a good way. Like leaving the body in such a way that we're just not feeling anything. We're just completely escaping the body, and the mind is really buzzing here. This is when the mind's really buzzing. And so, as a friend, if I merge into that buzzing and that person totally out of their body and not able to feel anything, by merging, we're not supporting them, and we can make things rough for ourselves. So having that awareness of that type of spaciousness, and then to be able to bring in the flow of the heart energy, and to be able to share that and just show that compassion for that person, just showing like, I'm here for you. I can hold you a little bit. I can hold this space. I can just listen, because we always want to say so much, but or to interrupt their mid sentence. Just create that flow. Let them get it out. Let them name whatever it is that they need to name. So there's spaciousness, there's the flow of the heart energy. And then there's earthing. So earthing is grounding. Right? Are we stable? Are we supportive? This is of that divine Father. I am here right now with you. I am here. I am present. I am not going anywhere. I am here, and you are strong, and we are stable. A hurricane can swoop in, and we're going to be standing. We're connected to the earth. The soles of the feet maybe are alive. And so if we have this stability to be there, not only for ourselves, but for our friend or whatever. And at the same time, I'm stable and I am here for you. I can also show you compassion and love with that heart energy, also allowing for the spaciousness. It's a lot of stuff going on. But when we check into these things and we check ourselves, even in mid-conversation, we can just, but I'm speaking too much. I'm not really being truly supportive here and listening and hearing the person out. Or maybe I start to feel to have that awareness of, I'm starting to feel I'm stable right now, but I'm starting to feel their emotion. I'm starting to feel upset. Now we're merging. So just breathe that out. Give my energy some space. Give their energy some space. Keep it separate. And as I'm stable, okay, I'm back. Conversations are like this all the time. We're just not aware of it. And then the fourth one is really ember. It's just that fire, the fire within you. To be alive, to really, to be alive and coming from that intuitive place with our words and how we speak, and of maybe the sound of hope coming out of your voice, the sound of love coming out as we speak, with this fire within us, this passion that comes out for this person. It could just be someone even complaining at work too, and just holding that space and not falling into complaining. There's so much complaining around us. There's so many different types of triggers and so many different types of personalities and so many different energies going on out there. And so if we tap into these energies within us that we have, as we start bringing our awareness to our subtle energies, our subtle energy is more the intuitive energy, the energy underneath the obvious energy being, what are you feeling? And that shows, right? It shows in people. We can see, we can tell. It was like, I was in Virginia last week, and everyone waves to each other, just like up in Maine, or at Sandy's place up there at the church, and it's just beautiful. People wave, and that's how it was where my brother lives. And this one guy waved back at us once, and I was like, boy, he's not in a good place today, or not happy. And my brother's like, how do you know? He waved at us. I'm like, did you see his face? It just tells us everything. So, if we just fall into our breath and just have awareness to space, have awareness to the flow of the heart, or any other energies in the body. It may not be of the heart. Maybe we're just flowing. Whatever you're feeling. We're earth. We're grounded. We're stable. We're strong for them. We can hold this space. I can be here with you right now. I don't need to share what you're feeling, but I'm here with you. I can support that. And just to have a little bit of fire. Just have that fire within you. Sometimes the person complaining or is hurting or suffering or whatever that thing is, there may be no fire. closed in. They're out of their body. They're just caught in the crazy monkey mind, insanity, circle running patterns, just going and going and going in a circle. So this is just something as we explore and learn energies, just to give thought and awareness to things you can check for yourself to protect yourself, to keep your space good. Listen, we don't need to have our day ruined because of someone else. We don't need to fall into an energy of someone suffering or hurting. We don't need to fall into that energy with them. They don't need that. I never needed that. I just needed someone that could be there with me and hold it. And that really was never there back in the day. Just bring your breathing back to breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathing into the stomach, bringing your awareness back to the chair that you sit upon. Bring yourself back into awareness of my voice and the space in the room that you're in, and start to move and shift and wiggle your fingers. And yeah, just take that in for a moment. And I see that it looks like there's maybe a few people listening, so if someone wants to write or has a question and wants to type in a question about what I was talking about here, please feel free. We have some time, so I just want to open that space up. Maybe there's a question you have that maybe someone who's listening later may have that same question. So as you kind of bring yourself back, if there is anything, please feel free to write it out. And just listen to your body too at this time. Just make sure you're... Yeah. So just lightly bring yourself back. And I hope this was helpful, thought-provoking for you, something to consider. Maybe go back and listen to this and maybe take a few notes if you need to. That spaciousness, that flow, being in alignment. And hopefully that beginning piece today really brought you into some alignment of just really feeling good with your energy and your space, and feeling good within you. We spend so much of our lives running away from ourselves, and we don't even realize that we're doing it. And even if we're in sobriety or in if we're in some type of healing or shifting away of anger or attachment or whatever that thing is that's out there, is so much of it. But when we can really start to feel it and breathe into it and release and change and shift, the energy. Even bringing the heart energy into my trigger or stress point, and just breathe that energy into that, and just share that energy and shift it and change my energy. So it's really just about this self work and awareness that brings about us being maybe a little bit more mindful or loving or compassionate or kind with our words or supportive or for others around us. When I watch people, I see a lot of converging of energies. And I was that way most of my journey too. So, anyways, I hope that you found this helpful today. I wish everyone a beautiful week. Be safe. And tune in tomorrow for Anna's yoga. I think it's at 1 o'clock. I could be wrong. My brain, I'm not thinking very clearly right now. I'm just like probably in that same space you are. I think it's 1 o'clock, but it might be 12. So I apologize if I'm whichever time it is. So have a beautiful day, and we will see you next week. Bye for now.